biggest winery wine collection in Europe, and that is a Guinness World Record.
And we have made it to Milesti Mici. This is crazy. There's actually 2 million bottles of wine. These big barrel doors opened up to reveal a big tasting room.
I mean, just look at this banquet hall.
Sorry, can you see that?
We're a bit, that is too much.
It's a lot of wine, isn't it?
Now we've got live music. What is this? Good morning from London Boutique Hotel Chisinau. I have been sleeping so well here, but this will be the last soft drink of the day, this coffee. I'm gonna need it because we are heading to a winery, and if you come to Moldova you need to do a winery. They have the most vineyards per capita than anywhere else in the world, and it makes up almost a quarter of their outgoings, their sellings, their distributions. It's big wineries, you can go to little wineries. We're going big. We're going to the biggest winery wine collection in Europe, and that is a Guinness World Record. Go big or go home, right? Are you ready to drink some wine?
I am. I'm lining my stomach with some biscuits this morning. I think it's so early to be going to wineries, but I feel like that's just how you do it here in Moldova. We're actually doing it with Moldova to Visit. They can take you to all sorts of wineries. Obviously we're going to the biggest one. As Matt said, go hard or go home.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. I'm really excited, honestly. I'm dressed for the occasion as well. I wanted to just mention in case anyone was like, why does she look like that?
Do you think you're a bit edgy?
Well,
the thing is, we're not wine drinkers, we're not connoisseurs.
We're not.
I think they all taste pretty similar. But
we're happy to drink it though. Don't get us wrong. And we have made it to Milesti Mici, and we have met our lovely guide from Moldova to Visit, and it was a really quick journey from Chisinau. It's only like 6 miles, so it only takes about 20 minutes, but this is so cool. It looks like a castle from outside. You're in the village of Milesti Mici, and it is beautiful. I can hear some music. It sounds like wine music. That's what it sounds like.
This is so cool. So before you actually enter the winery, you have the famous white and red wine fountain, and everyone gets tricked. Apparently people have actually gone and tried to drink this. It is just water, and then at the other end you have the red one. I actually said straight away, is it real wine? But apparently it's... Should we taste it?
Go on, I dare you.
I'm not sure I trust the water. It looks like red wine.
It's actually a red pool under there. I don't want to get too close in case it gets stained.
You can see why people have drunk it, especially when you've come out after trying all the wines and you're a bit drunk.
You're a bit drunk, you're just like...
So we're just waiting to see how we are going to get around in the wine cellar. This is the largest wine cellar in the world, with I think almost 200 kilometers, which is crazy. Like how does that even work? They have this really cool golf cart type thing, but we're hoping, fingers crossed, if there is availability, that we can cycle around inside. It's going to be dangerous, cycling and drinking wine.
We're on the bus.
So bus first, bikes back. This is going to be hard.
This is going to be hard, and we have got a big package of wine as well.
Oh my god, we are off. We are heading into the cellar, 200 kilometer long on this, I don't know what to call it, golf cart, huge golf cart. Oh my god, it's going to get dark. It is getting dark, and we have blankets because apparently it gets really cold in here.
Milesti Mici was founded in 1969 to store, mature and preserve high quality wines.
We are on our first stop, which is Sauvignon Street. All the streets actually have names and meanings, obviously, of wines. There's a waterfall behind me. Unfortunately, it's made from water, not wine. And there are 1,000 barrels of wine in this underground city. However, they're kept separate. These ones are empty that you'll see along the journey. They are empty, and we're 35 meters underground. And look at this.
It goes up to, it is cold, and it goes up to 80. And this behind me was actually used to cut through the limestone.
There's too much to know.
200 kilometers.
Yeah, this is wild.
They even have an underground waterfall, as you do, but apparently when a lot of the tunnels were cut out, a lot of the limestone was actually used from here to rebuild the city of Chisinau after World War II. But I just can't get over that we are like 35 meters underground. I feel like I'm mining for something, but I'm mining for wine.
the underground paradise of wine.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. There's actually 2 million bottles of wine, and obviously Matt said at the beginning it has the Guinness Book of World Records. It took them 4 months to count it. I wouldn't want to do this.
The record was at 1.5 million.
Yeah,
so how have they got 500,000 bottles since?
It's unbelievable. They also have the oldest wine, which dates back to 1987, and it happens to be the most expensive, and it can go for like 1,500 euros per bottle.
This place literally reminds me of like a vault of wine. 2 million bottles. This is crazy. And this room is actually the room where the specialists come to try the wine to make sure it is ready and it's prepared perfectly and it's ready to sell. And they actually have up here, that is the god of wine, and he doesn't look, if you have a look at him, he doesn't look too happy because he's staring at his liver right there. So when you come to try the wine, it's a reminder to not try too much. We are now in the deepest part of the wine cellar. This is 80 meters deep, and apparently if there's an earthquake, you can't feel it here. The wine is perfectly safe. And then around the corner, they even have a section where you can store your own wine. It's like a bank vault of wine. You can pay 300 euros a year. You have to buy a minimum of 50 bottles, and then you can own it, and it literally looks like your own vault with your own lock that only you can access.
5 kilometers of underground galleries, which we are using at the moment. Our adventure started from the central gate. We went to the waterfall, we went to the golden collection, and here we are at the big tasting room.
Did you see how cool that was? These big barrel doors opened up to reveal a big tasting room that's kind of secret, and it's where we're going to be trying, hopefully.
7 types? Did we pick the 7?
I'm not sure if we're trying all 7 right now, surely.
There's a package with 3 and we were like, oh, let's do the 7.
Yeah, we decided for 7.
And it's like, it reminds me of like the fairy tales, Harry Potter.
No, it is Harry Potter.
It's
you
Harry
know when they
Potter
go
underground
in the vault, that is what I feel like. This is so cool.
Oh my god, too posh for it. It's a second, oh my god.
I don't know what we've set ourselves up for here. So we paid for the tasting session of 7 wines, and you get a couple of appetizers and snacks and stuff with it. Sorry, can you see that?
We're a bit, that is too much.
It's a lot of wine, isn't it?
It is for not wine drinkers. We're used to like 4%, 5% beer.
One of these wines is going to be really strong and knock me off the bike, I think.
I mean, just look at this banquet hall. All of these incredible red and white wines, and then we also have a cheese tasting board.
I feel so royal.
Right? Now we've got live music. What is this? Narok. Oh my god, where did that music come from?
That was
so
amazing.
good. They come in with the live music, and we need to start. 7 wines. Food. Oh my god, there's too much. There's too much. We're starting off with the Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah.
I don't know much about wine, so to me it's a white wine. It's a new one. It's not aged for too long. I don't know what I'm smelling. But...
all you got to do is taste it and tell me if it's nice.
Oh, I like it. It's really, really, really citrusy.
In between each wine, you need to freshen up your palate. So I'm gonna have a bit of apricot and cheese. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but it's how I'm doing it. And then I'm gonna take a sip of the next wine. I'm looking forward to this, another white wine. Now that's really nice. We have a few collector's wines here as well, which mean they're a little bit fancy. Oh my god, how fancy do you feel right now?
Like too fancy.
Cheese and wine. Who have we become?
Right, number 3 is part of their Universe collection, which they have in the red and white from 2014? 2014? I don't know in wine terms. I presume it's relatively new-ish, I suppose. It's a lot stronger, a lot drier. At the moment, I really like the first one because it was really, really citrusy. I'm getting all sorts of new flavours. A little bit of apricot, a little bit of cheese, a walnut. Perfect. Red, number 1.
I'm not the biggest fan of red wines, but I'm all for trying it, especially as I feel like a queen right now.
It is a banquet. That was a gulp. That was a gulp.
It feels really nice. You know when you do need something in between your palate to sort of change it up. That is really, really sort of flat. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't feel very strong. It's very calming, and I can feel it sort of in my chest. I feel like I'm not going to be riding these bicycles on the way back.
Oh my god, how funny was it? The lady was like, if you change your mind after the wines, you can take the golf cart
She probably
back.
saw all 7 and was like, yeah, these 2 are not making it back on the bicycles.
I'm literally getting all sorts of flavour here. It's the best combination. You add a little bit of cheese with honey. Oh my god. After the red, it makes the cheese taste even better. Yeah. I think it's sweeter. I don't know why, but now,
change of taste.
Oh my god, I have no etiquette for this. My hands are messy. I literally have no etiquette. We have the dessert that's come out, so we can try the dessert wine that's to partner it, which apparently is the strongest of the wines and the sweetest, so they call it the dangerous wine.
Before I go on to the dessert wine, I just wanted to mention that our 3rd red wine is a collection wine from 1987, and it says here that it was bottled in the 2000s. So it's actually...
It's older than us.
Yeah, it's older than us. So I'll give this a quick try, and then obviously I want to move on to the dessert. She said it's not that strong because of how old it is. It's only gone down to about 10%, which actually isn't that strong for a red wine. That's why I like it. It's quite nice, it's quite refreshing. But we have our dessert. So it's the traditional Moldavian dessert, which is plums filled with nuts, I think walnuts, and we have ice cream and honey on the top, and you're meant to pair it with just their vintage dessert wine. Now dessert wines are always really sweet, and as Matt said, they're dangerous. This is 16.5%. So what do you reckon? Take a bit of ice cream and then drink the wine?
Yeah.
Who knows? I've never really done this before.
You've got to finish it first. Clear your palate. Brain freeze.
Brain freeze. Really good ice cream. Oh wow. Caramelly. Oh my god. That's unreal with ice cream. Oh god, I just want to pour it all over the ice cream and drink it all with a straw.
I'm obsessed. It is a killer combination. Maybe because we're not
wine connoisseurs.
We really like the sweet one that's strong. Probably because it gets you drunk quicker, but
16.5%, Matt. Slow down.
It doesn't taste like it. It's really good. After eating that, it makes it even sweeter.
Yeah,
I think, and then
like
you get that
proper
caramel like burst in your mouth. These are nice. I feel like because we're not a big connoisseur, I don't know. Maybe once we've drunk this one, and get
if
a
it
taste
was
for the
beer,
others,
we would be like,
I don't know.
oh.
It's hard to appreciate. I really like the aged red and the first new white, but then the dessert wine just wins it for me. Because you only have an allocated time. Once you've finished your dessert and your dessert wine, that is when you start panicking and you're like, right, I need to try this. I need to try this, and the lady's waiting. Try the wine. I do like that one. I'm not going to finish all of these. If I finish all of these, I'm finished. I'm done. There's never any more videos. That's the end of making videos.
After all the wine, we've now got to try and get our way back on the bikes.
We've done well here. They didn't think, they thought we'd change our minds.
Yeah, we are not changing our minds.
But, oh my god, how are we going to do this? It's a good job we didn't finish them all.
Yeah, if we'd finished them all, we would definitely not be making it back.
We're doing it. We're cycling. In the dark, I don't even know if you can see me. I'm really pleased that we did not finish all 7 of them wines, because there is no way we would have made it back. Look at this. It's so dark. Thank you.
And we are out. I can finally take my jumper off because I'm back in the warmth, and the bikes were absolutely fine. No dramas whatsoever. But we have our lovely gift of wine. We both have a wine each, which comes included in the 7 wine tasting package. I'm exhausted now actually. Trying 7 wines, riding back on a bicycle, and then being in the freezing cold does make you quite tired, but what an amazing experience that was. That is the beauty of traveling, and it's why when you come to Moldova you have to try a winery.
And without Moldova to visit, we would have never known where to go, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Molly and Matt, our company Moldova to visit, which are on the starting to promote Moldova.
Thank you.
Can you remember what one that is?
2019 white of some sort, Narok.
Narok. Cheers.
So we are back and we have slept. I think we need to sleep off the wine after tasting them all.
That is nice. We did.
And we're drinking our 2019. A gift? Well, it's not a gift. It comes included in the package. How much was our package?
So it's 600 lei, and you get which is about 20 something English pounds.
Yeah.
And that includes the tour, and you get your food plate, your cheese plate, your nuts, your honey, and 7 glasses of wine.
Plus your bottle each. We have a bottle each.
each.
We also have a bottle of red with us, but we're going to leave it here at London Boutique Hotel because we are heading to a new country. It's not a country.
Yeah.
That is only an hour away. We're sort of heading to the 1970s. But a great day. Biggest wine seller in the world.
Yeah, absolutely great day, and a huge thanks to Moldova to visit for arranging it because it was such good fun. And we've had a really good week almost here in Chisinau, a very unexpected. I don't think we expected to stay here as long as we did. We thoroughly enjoyed it, from exploring the city, going to wineries and going to Old Orhai. So now we just want to drink this.
We're going to drink this and have one last sleep. We'll see you tomorrow in the 1970s in Iraq.